Hey, what's up, everyone? So this is going to be a Yuris Revenge game. It's going to be on Hidden Valley. It's going to be a robot rush. It's a build order I'm going to do. And I just actually... I mean, I made it out, but it's nothing really complicated, but it's really a cool strategy. So, I want to... Andy's got a little bit in the middle. Maybe with 2 GIs, a dog. Send 1 dog, help to get lucky with 1 dog maybe, and then... I don't know. Get the engineers in there quick.
Unit ready.
So the plan of the strategy is robot tanks are a lot like grizzly tanks, but the difference is that they have less HP, but they build quicker and they're cheaper. So if you have a whole bunch of dogs at the hospital and you got the machine shop, then they're gonna be keep firing like boom, 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 and you're gonna mess everything up, and their dog is gonna be used as fodder, and they got the hospital. So I mean, the strategy is kind of like to outnumber him and make him miss your tanks. Make him miss your tanks. And I don't know why crates are on.
New construction options.
But they are. It's not gonna really make a difference this game.
Unit ready.
I've got the knowledge.
I'm gonna get the hospital quick. So the build order is 1 miner from war. Maybe 2 miners from war. I don't know. But, and then, because these robot tanks build quick, so you could sneak out maybe 2 from miners from war sometimes. 1 or 2 miners from war. Then you make a whole bunch of guys. Second power plant, and eventually you could tech up if you want, but you don't really tech up. You want to focus on the robot tanks early on. And you want to spend a lot of money on dogs. I actually did this a couple times. A couple times the people died so fast that the video, I really couldn't even upload the video. The recording of the video, because like I was like, dude, like they just like freaking drop dead like instantly. But this time this guy puts up lasts a little bit longer. But this strategy just annihilates people, and you got to make sure you use dogs in the front. Look at this. They got that. Yeah, boom boom.
Unit ready.
You could target those grizzly tanks.
Unit ready.
Okay. I actually ran into his stuff. I'm gonna go for round 2.
Building.
You could collect a little bit more robot tanks than that. And by the way, Desolators can't hurt the robot tanks because they have a special armor.
Unit ready. Construction.
I mean, I don't think it has to do with armor. It has to do with just an ability.
Unit lost. Unit ready. New construction options.
So actually, I could do what you do with Sisiri when you turn the robot tanks into Mirage tanks later.
Unit ready.
You actually start making Mirage tanks, you don't just make them the whole game.
Ready.
But this will give you actually a start, or he's gonna start spamming, making sentry guns, and then coming with the tech units. Oh crap, look at that fodder of that Corona miner.
Unit lost.
Gotta focus a little bit more on targeting, but I'm doing fine.
Unit ready. On hold.
Now I can make a bunch of Mirage tanks.
Unit ready. New construction options.
And he did not get his machine shop, and the reason is because you don't need your machine shop really early. It saves you money, so you could actually get the next miner up faster or the next refinery up faster. And then when your money starts flowing quick, then you make the engineer for the machine shop. And actually that is like kind of like a standard strategy that a lot of people know, but a lot of people do. So I mean, it's not an accident. But not actually, now it is the fact that the engineers are there. Sorry if I'm overcomplicating everything. I mean, I don't mean to over-explain everything, but I don't know, some people like a noob is too much for them. But yeah, saving $500 and spend it later. So anyway, yeah, the Mirage tanks are freaking too many Mirage tanks. He can't do shit. He's pretty much in trouble unless he desolates or makes multiple war factories and. Yes, I mean, this makes you go sentry guns, and then when they make sentry guns, you can make a bunch of Mirage tanks, make a prism tank, kill the sentry guns, kill the battle bunkers, or even Tesla towers. And then, boom, 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 he's got a whole shitload of Desolators, so what I'm going to do is make a battle fortress. And I could do just a GI battle fortress, a cheap one. Actually, GI and Gutty GI mix is better than just all GIs. But it costs money. And watch this. Immune to radiation or whatever. Yeah, I think it's called radiation. That's what. And they can't hurt me. But the thing is, though, the advantages that the robot tanks have, you know, they have a lot of weaknesses too. So I mean, don't get overconfident. Look how fast they go, and the funny thing about robot tanks, I'm pretty sure the same speed as IFV, but it might have a. I don't want to talk about the like technical shit, but like there's another thing. But one thing about the robot tank is it floats over the ore and stuff and over the water. So when you go over ore, like you don't slow down because you know if you're like driving over something like rough, like if you're in a car and you go off road, you're gonna slow down your car. But robot tanks, they float. God knows why they float. It's some kind of crazy technology from Albert Einstein in the game, I guess. But they float so they don't slow down. Just like there's floating trains in Taiwan, Japan, and China. They have like floating trains, I think. I think it's in Japan. And they don't have friction. They use magnetism. So that's how the robot tanks work.
Building. Reinforcements ready.
So now, yeah, I'm fucking loaded right now. I got so much shit. Like, God, I mean, I don't think any Soviet at this many minutes in this time in the game. 3 battle fortresses, that many Mirage tanks. I don't know how the hell the Soviets gonna even stand a chance against this. It's like almost impossible. He's trying with his Desolators, but I have battle fortresses. And I guess I'm gonna disconnect instead of quitting and be a jerk. So he's gonna disconnect and good game.